y'all, it's Milano
And Melissa.
and we are back with another video. So this time we have a mukbang for you guys. We have a little bit of everything. We've got some dough seafood.
Yes.
And we got some vegan food from there. So we're gonna share this vegan food and we have our own separate.
That's gross.
Anyways, I know you guys seen on the caption, we were gonna talk about our coming out story. Is it like how you told your parents you were gay, or like how you told the world you were gay, or like
I don't know.
how you knew you were gay, or like, you know, like who are you coming out to? Like yourself, the world?
Some deep questions, because I mean, I never really looked at it like in like all those different aspects, but you know, I guess how you came out, like you said, like to your parents or maybe to the world or something like that. But all that other deep stuff you was just naming, I'm like, damn. Like, make me think about it. Like, do I still have some coming out to do? Like, what's going
I was 18 when I got my first girlfriend. My best friend's mother told my mom. My mom was looking for me, and
your best friend's mom?
my best friend's mom was like, oh, have you called her girlfriend's phone? And my mom was like, what do you mean her girlfriend? Like, like her friend. That's a girl. Like, I thought your daughter was her. Like, so where's my child?
No, I thought
Like,
your daughter was her.
I'm just saying, you know. So, I think I had called her, or she called me, or something. And so she told me, she was like, I have been looking for you, whatever. She was like, so are you gay? And she just said it out of nowhere. Like, it just threw me
You
off
didn't
guard.
expect that, huh?
And not
I was
at
like,
all.
wait, what?
Right.
Hold on, huh?
She was like, so are you gay? And I was like, wait, what? Like,
Come again? I didn't hear you.
what
right.
did you say? She was like, I said, are you gay? Like, you know. And I'm like, well, why would you say that? Where were you from? She was like, well, don't lie. You know, tell the truth, whatever.
Like, that's your opportunity right there. Bam.
Because I know the person who told me that you're gay, I know they're not going to lie. And so I'm like, well, who told you that? Or
It's like,
whatever.
dang.
And so she ended up saying that it was my best friend's mom. Or
Wow.
whatever. But I was like, no, you know, like, I'm not gay.
That was your opportunity.
Well, this was her response to me saying, no, I'm not gay. She was like, well, before I even said, no, I'm not gay or whatever, she basically was like, you know, no child of hers is going to be gay or whatever. And if I have a girlfriend or whatever the case may be, she doesn't want anything to do with me. Don't call her phone. Don't whatever. And she hung up on me, and I didn't talk to my mom for a year and a half after that.
Wow.
So, yes. Then I ended up moving back to California, because that's where I'm from, California. So I moved back to California, and I had got a boyfriend, and I was dating this guy for
Mom's
a
was
while.
happy.
She kind of like pushed me to get a boyfriend, because she was like, why are you not dating anybody? Why are you not dating anybody? Why you not?
Oh.
I really was dating somebody. Or I wasn't dating.
Just not
I was
what
messing
Mom thought.
around with somebody.
Oh, okay.
But it wasn't like a bring you to my mom, you know. It was a girl, but anyways. So, I had this friend, and me and him were really, really cool, and one day out of the blue, he just asked to be with me or whatever, and we was like in mid-conversation about something completely different, like, and he was just like, would you be with me? Like, would you be my girlfriend? Like, I was like, you know, my mom's been asking. Sure.
Oh.
But no,
Once
we were,
you just gave him the slot.
it's like open door, you know. I guess it was God being like, yeah, here you go. You be with him. Which was a great relationship. You know, I learned a lot from him, like a whole lot from him. Just the type of person that I wanted to be, because of the type of person that he was. He made me want to be a better person or whatever. But that really didn't last long or whatever.
It's pretty deep. It's like, damn, if somebody is doing all that, you know, what happened? But, you know, that's the end of the day.
But Anyways, so we're just gonna say this. Everybody's so obsessed and addicted to me. No. So, anyways, we ended up breaking up or whatever, and I got another girlfriend, and me and her were together for like 5.5, 6 years or whatever.
That's the one that went back to California from Atlanta.
That's extra.
I'm just saying.
So anyway, we were together for like 5.5, 6 years or whatever, and me and her mom had like stopped getting along at some point of our relationship, and it was to the point to where I felt like I'm about to smack this bitch. Like, so
Not the mom.
And I feel like if you feel like that, like you and your significant other need to take a step back. You know what I mean? Like, because she should not be that involved into our relationship or that involved into whatever. No, whatever. But anyways, that's enough. I ended up calling my mom so that my mom, can check back, because your girl's a beast. Like, so, she was I just wanted her to remember, like,
Everybody has a mom.
come on, somebody. Everybody has a mother. You know what I mean? And she's real. So
She said she's real.
she's real. So I called my mom and I was like, "Oh, Mom, like, I have something to tell you, whatever." She was like, "Oh, what's up?" Blah blah. And I was like, me and such's mom are, like, getting into it or whatever, and she said this, and this to the third to me or whatever, and I feel like, she maybe you should address it, because I don't think it would be healthy for me to address it or whatever. And I told her, that really me and such were not, best friends. We were really like together.
No, that you asked your mama to come check the moms, telling her like, "Oh yeah, by the way, we're a couple." So I just wanted to put that
just
out
brace
there.
yourself, you know what I mean? Just in case, because I don't like surprises, and I'm not about to throw my mom in something and then they be like, "Well, your daughter and my daughter," whatever.
Right.
My mom be like, "Wait."
But it's just like, how you tell your mom, like, "Oh yeah, by the way," and then mom's probably like,
By the
"Wait,
way.
all this time I already knew," and you're finally actually admitting to it. But anyways, go ahead.
Since she thinks she knows my story so well and what my mom said.
No, I was saying like a mom would say that.
But she was just like, after I told her, I was like, yeah, me and her together, and this is what's going on with me and her mom and stuff like that. And the very first thing that she said was, "So does she still live in the same place?"
She didn't even acknowledge the fact
That me and such were dating. Like,
she's like, "Something's wrong with my child."
yeah. She was just like, "So does her mom still live there? Like, is it okay for me to pull up?" So, such was upset about me telling my mom or whatever to go pull up, but that is how I told my mom. And then later on, she was like, I guess she told my little brother or whatever, and my little brother was like, "Well, duh, Mom." Like, I never really had a coming out story for my dad or whatever. My mom told him, because his oldest 3 kids are gay, bisexual, whatever. So she's like, that's you and your gay shit.
Honey, it's definitely moving
She
the camera for us.
doesn't have any gay family. Honey, stop.
No gay family on this end. It comes from over here.
She said she doesn't have any gay family. Comes from my dad's side of the
It
family.
must be your first 3.
Right. And my dad, he's a real outlaw, real thug. So
She should tell you the story of her little brother. Oh, it was so cute.
oh yeah.
Yes.
So we went to
It was so
Minnesota to go to my dad's house or whatever. It was my little brother's birthday, and I was like surprising him. And so like, I was hanging out with all of them. We were talking and stuff like that, and I realized that I never introduced my girlfriend.
I kept
but
letting them
my
go,
mom and
'cause-
my mom and my dad know who she is, and my mom's kids know who she is. But my half of my dad's kids, the kids that are in Minnesota, don't know who she is.
Right, because they're far and they're younger. So.
Right. So the oldest ones, they know who she is, but the younger ones, they don't know who she is. They never met her before.
Right.
So, I realized I had to introduce them. So, what made me realize is my little sister. So my little sister, she was like, we were sitting in the room, we were talking, and she was like, sister. And I was like, yeah. And she was like, and I was like, oh. I was like, oh yeah. I was like, that's my girlfriend. She was like, oh. She was like, okay. And then she just kept going on her phone, whatever. So I went in the living room, and I was like, oh, this is my girlfriend, Melissa. This is my sister. And I took her to the kitchen to my little brother, and I was like, this is my little brother, and whatever. So then we went upstairs or whatever to my little 10-year-old brother, and it's his birthday or whatever, the next day. So I go up there and I was like, oh, this is Melissa. I was like, she's my girlfriend. This is my little brother.
Oh, he was so cute.
And he was like, okay. He was playing a game. So he was like, okay. So he's like, wait. Like, when you say your girlfriend, like your girlfriend, I was like, like we're together. He was like, oh, he was like y'all are dating, like that's your wife. Like, I was like, yeah. He was like, oh, okay. He was like, well, I don't judge you, sister. Like, I still love you regardless of who you want to date and stuff.
I mean, it was crazy.
I just thought cute. That was the cutest reply ever. I'm like, oh my God, that is so cute.
It definitely was. I was like, no, he didn't. He's 10, you know?
Like, and he got out the bed and came, he said, give me a hug.
Right. Like, I was just so confused. I'm like, it sounded like that was dad or mom right there. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not judging you, baby. Grandma or something. Like, he's 10.
But I have had a conversation with my dad about dating guys. Like, oh, yeah. Like, this is my last time dating a girl. I'm going to date a guy. And he's like, well, I just couldn't see you dating a guy. Like, like what? Like, what? Dad.
That's deep.
That's not words of encouragement here,
First
like,
of all,
what's going on?
I mean, good thing he ain't encouraging. I mean, hello.
We're
not trying to encourage.
At that
like,
moment.
Let's go ahead and move on. Like, but no, we don't want to encourage that. Thanks, Dad.
No.
What you need encouragement? What you looking for encouragement for?
I mean, your support is supposed to be regardless, no matter what I do. If I decide to date a dog or horseman, like,
what? Oh God,
he's supposed to support it. Like, I'm just saying, he's my parent. He's like, a guy? I don't think you should date a guy. Like,
he was serious. Huh?
It really was, though. I'm like,
that is.
I'm like, okay, Dad. But other than that, like my friends, they already knew I was gay or whatever. No, I'm not even gonna say that. But
what?
Nothing. But yeah, so
I need to know that off camera because she's talking about some nothing. When there's something that she says nothing about, there is something, and something I may have not heard before.
She knows about it. I just don't feel like y'all need to know about it.
Okay.
Her story.
Well, my story is not that I guess not that interesting, but coming out to my mom, my dad. I'm gonna say my dad. I've never really been like, oh hey Dad, I like girls or anything in that nature.
Her dad used to try to talk to me all the time.
Lord, my dad is a flirt, and he flirts with friends of mine, and she was a friend of mine as far as he's known.
He was throwing 20s at me and everything.
He sure was. Like, he's a show off
stripper.
sometimes. Yeah. He definitely was throwing some 20s at her, and you can throw them over here, pops. I can use those. But anyways,
her dad's a creep. And he used to talk to me about swinger clubs.
Come on now, we don't need to put that out there in the universe. Like, I don't know nothing about this.
Why should your dad talk to me about swinger clubs?
He was joking. He's a jokester. But anyways, he is a jokester. My dad has 7 kids, man. Like, he's a
jokester,
Rolling Stone. Okay, he's a Rolling Stone. My dad, it's a lot of us, a couple different moms. So yeah,
couple different moms.
The real MVP if I get around. Anyways, so yeah, I never really, I guess, really had a full-blown conversation with my dad about it. So he just kind of like over time caught on, and it's just something we just never talked about. But he knows. I mean, we live together. It's no secret we sleep in the same bed. I mean, he knows these things. Those are facts. So I just never.
I feel like once he really knew was, first of all, we were not together then. We were roommating. She lived on her side of the house, and I lived on my side of the house. And her dad came over, and they were about to go somewhere and do something. And she was like, okay, let me take a shower or whatever. And she goes and grabs her stuff and gets in my shower in my room.
I mean,
there's 2 showers, 2 rooms or whatever, and they're both on the side.
I was just
room,
so
your
used
shower.
to getting in that shower that I didn't think about it.
So then she just goes and gets in my shower. And so her dad is like, why you getting in the shower over there? I'm just sitting on the couch like.
I'm like, oh snap. Didn't think about that.
And she was like, what? I'm about to get in the
I was like, I'm just getting in the shower. You know, we just using that shower all the time.
But your shower's right there by your bed.
I mean, it was just so weird. I mean, the way he looked at me, he was like,
and so he was
what
like,
you doing?
What did he say? He said, he started singing that
99.
Jason. Yeah, I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one.
And I was like, oh man. I just walked.
No,
she was cracking up.
I
She
thought that shit
busted
was
out
hilarious. That
And,
was so funny.
I mean, when she started laughing, I was like, okay, time to go. Like, I had to, then I hopped in the shower. Yes. That's when my dad realized that this was more than just friendship, you know. So, but other than that, really, like I said, my dad just caught on, you know. So, my mom, that wasn't too long ago. Actually, my mom didn't know for quite a while. But last year, you know, there were some things going on surrounding my birthday. And it was just so much that, we don't have to get into details, but it was so much that it kind of turned into like madness. It went from something positive to something negative so quickly. It wasn't even funny, but with all of that,
negative people.
We like argued, and it was kind of like, okay, you know, it's whatever. And then she wrote my mom, you know, like something about, you know, like a kind of like a goodbye message type deal. And I was just like,
well, she was supposed to come here
right
for her birthday. Her mom's in Germany.
My mom's in Germany, but
and she was supposed to come here. I'm just saying, she was supposed to come here, and it didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
So I basically was writing her to tell her, because it was supposed to be a surprise for her. And so I had been in touch with her mom trying to get it together and stuff like that. So I basically contacted her to tell her, like, it wasn't going to happen anymore.
Right.
And so she was like, why? I felt like it wasn't my place to say why.
That was
her world,
it was just,
her shit.
You know, all of that going on. And that's when I was like, you know what? Just do it, you know, just tell her or whatever.
Just do it.
I mean, I sat there and I was like, oh yeah, you know, that I was like, okay, this is like now or never type deal. And so I pretty much was just like, so me and my love, you know, have been like talking for a while, and that I didn't tell her how long.
It was like 4 years.
Right. I didn't like, I didn't.
That was a year ago.
I didn't specify for how long because I didn't think it was necessary. The fact was I was, you know, telling her, so I didn't think it was necessary to, you know, necessarily tell her like, hey, yeah, this has been going on for years. Oh no, yeah, by the way, you know.
Even when you were here.
You know she's gonna watch this video. She's funny. Don't know what she's talking about.
Is this your truth?
But anyways, but yeah, so I told my mom that, you know, like I said, we were talking for a while and stuff like that. So, and so I pretty much told her like, this is my girlfriend, and you know, I love her, and you know, all of that good stuff. But my mom kind of like, she kind of was like, okay. She was just like, well, why didn't you tell me? And I was just like, well, you know, I didn't really want to put it out there. At the beginning, I was like really unsure of where this was going anyway. So I was like, I wasn't gonna just be like, oh hey mom, you know, I'm a lesbian, and I wasn't even sure if this is the route I was going back then, all the way back then. I'm talking about 5 years ago.
about to say.
I'm talking about 5 years ago, love.
Okay.
I quickly learned that, you know, I kind of am going that direction. So,
Kinda.
anyways, so then, like I said, at that current moment, I kind of was just doing me, and I didn't really think about, you know, telling everybody what was going on or whatever, because, like I said, I was just doing me.
And then.
Funny, but yeah. So yeah, that was pretty much it. And then my mom was just like, "Oh, okay," and she started talking about a completely different subject. Like, I didn't know how to feel at that point. Like, are you trying to avoid it? Are you just, you know, trying to act like everything's normal? Like, I was confused. But now I feel like everything's cool. Like, I don't know. She loves this girl. Like, I mean, with a passion. They have conversations separately, you know. Like, I'm not part of, I don't know what they're talking about. They talk to each other. Like, but I like it. So, I would say that it's safe to say that my mom's fine with it. But that's pretty much it. And then my friends are just, I told them, like, a long time ago. Like, when everything was going on, we were talking about it. And they were just like, oh, okay, you too? Kind of type deal. Because they all had their own little separate stories all of a sudden. I was like, wow, I've never heard that stuff before. But I guess you wait till somebody tries to share something like that with you. But yeah, so everything else, I don't have no other story.
Well, that was our coming out story. And I'm full.
I've been full. Stop eating a long
So,
time ago. It was good food. Doe seafood, thumbs up. Actually, 2 of them.
this vegan food though.
Oh.
The cabbage was pretty good.
Was it?
Yeah, the greens, that rice, no.
Okay, well, safe to say we won't be going back there.
We don't even remember what it was called.
That's sad.
Like-
Because usually we remember. Vegan places, we do remember.
So you're lucky that we can't give you a bad review right now.
Right.
Because we don't even remember what you were. But the girl was nice.
Yes.
She
Very,
keep
very,
her
very
little dread things or whatever.
Didn't remember that part. But yeah.
I did.
Now, of course.
The lady with the red shirt though. Invisalign. But yeah.
Shade. Anyways, yeah, it was good. It was nice talking to y'all or whatever. Thanks for listening. You know, watch, like, subscribe. Wait.
Subscribe.
It's my German. It's my German.
Okay. Tell them to subscribe in German.
Subscribe. Oh.
In German.
Abonnieren. Bitte den Channel abonnieren.
Like, share, subscribe. Okay. Alright. See y'all later. Thanks for tuning in. Comment below. Let us know what you want us to talk about next time. All of that great stuff. Until next time.